With Heidi Nielson here out of Katy Cinco Ranch, making some big news. And obviously, the big news is congratulations. You have committed to the University of Arkansas.
Yep, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited.
And of all the schools recruiting you, and obviously we know there's plenty, what stood out about Arkansas? What sold you on Arkansas compared to whomever else was recruiting you?
Well, I really loved Coach Harder and I really love the girls on the team. Without official visits, I couldn't really meet all of them, but I already
Mhm.
know of a couple of the girls. So that was nice. And I also drove up to Fayetteville and I visited the town and I just really liked it there. And obviously they're such a great program. And so, yeah, those things.
Who else did you consider?
Well, I considered like a lot of other ones. So, Georgia, Wake Forest, Oklahoma State, University of Virginia, BYU, UCLA, Alabama, Oregon, UNC, and Harvard a little bit.
Oh, wow. So there was a big list.
It was hard to narrow it down without being able to go on visits. So I was talking with a lot of people, and they were all really good options.
And since you weren't able to take, as you said, an official visit due to NCAA rules because of COVID, et cetera, were you able to virtually visit all of these schools or at least Zoom with the coaches?
Yeah. So I've been able to talk to all the coaches on the phone lots of times, and then with like all the schools, like I did a Zoom where I met the girls on the team and stuff, and they like showed me around what campus would look like if I was there and stuff like that.
All right, so let's go back to Arkansas. London Colbreth, Adawit Vaughn, Isabel Van Camp, Quinn Owen, Abby Gray, Devin Clark. Is this just now a long line of Texas greats? I mean, did you speak with any of these young ladies to help convince you to come up there?
Yeah, like me and Adawet were on the same Foot Locker team, so I talked to her, and me and London were went to Foot Locker and Nixon together, so I talked with her too. They both love it there. They both told me how great it was, and I was like, okay, you guys, like, you convinced me.
That's pretty easy right there. From your freshman year when you first burst on the scene to now when, as you just mentioned to me a few minutes ago, when you think you might be running your first meet tomorrow, and this obviously being your senior year, how have you changed? How have you matured as an athlete?
Well, I think I'm definitely have matured a lot. I mean, I've learned how to race more. Like, I like sort of can trust myself and like know what I'm doing more. Like during races, I feel like my like race instincts have gotten better. Like I know when to like try to take the lead and stuff or that sort of thing.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I've definitely just gotten better at like training and everything, and like I don't know how to describe it. It's just gone like the more you do something, the easier it becomes.
That's fair. So when you get to Arkansas to take your running to the next level so you can compete, big time D1, SEC, what is Coach Harder going to have to do to get you to the next level? Where do you need to improve?
Well, I mean, I think, well, like, I'm gonna start, with like their training and everything, and joining running with the team, and I think that's gonna make a huge difference. Is running with so many super good girls and doing like their workouts and everything, and they're like right now I don't do much like outside of running training, and so when I'm there, there'll be more like core things like that, like.
Hmm.
So that'll really help boost me to the next level, I think.
Now we're only mid-September. You have now verbally committed. Do you feel that the pressure is just gone?
It feels a lot better. Like I've been super stressed out like the past like couple months, like worrying about this. And I didn't even realize how stressed out was making me. But as soon as it was done, I was like, oh, I feel like I can breathe finally. Yeah.
So now that you can finally breathe, tell us, um, what are your goals other than health? What are your goals for this season, be it cross country or track?
Well, I want to have a better cross country season this year than I have in the past. Last year I got injured,
Hmm.
and then the year for that I was like fourth at state my freshman and sophomore year. So I want to be better than fourth, and then and I want to go to, hopefully Foot Locker happens. I want to go to Foot Locker and race there, and then for track season, I want to have like an awesome senior year. Well, I'll reevaluate when track season comes. Right now I'm trying to focus on cross country.
And you think your first race is tomorrow? Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. A little unsure there, but that's okay. The whole world's been changed upside down. We will cut you slack for right now. As I mentioned to you earlier, we wanted to keep this nice and short. We basically wanted to just get your insight on why Arkansas and say congratulations. Now that you have committed verbally to the University of Arkansas, once again, we just want to say congratulations. We wanted to get your insight on that and wish you the best of luck this year and the best of health.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You got it. You have a wonderful weekend.
You too.